Welcome to Star Expose. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. For years, millions of Americans started their mornings the same way. A warm cup of coffee, the hum of the television, and Hoda Kotb's unmistakable smile lighting up their screens. Her laughter, her energy, and her compassionate spirit were the heartbeat of today. So when Hoda announced that she was stepping away from the show, fans around the world felt an ache they couldn't quite describe. The mornings just weren't the same without her. The chemistry, the laughter, the heartfelt moments, it all felt quieter somehow. But lately, something wonderful has happened. After months of reflection, time with family, and well-deserved rest, Hoda Kotb is coming back. Not in the same way as before, but in a special, meaningful role that perfectly captures who she is today. Yes, the beloved anchor is officially returning to today, and her fans couldn't be happier. For Hoda, this isn't just about returning to a set. It's about reconnecting with the people, the energy, and the purpose that have always defined her. It's a homecoming, one filled with love, gratitude, and a brand new chapter. Since leaving her full-time post, Hoda has been living life at a gentler pace. After years of 3 a.m. alarms, early makeup calls, and the unrelenting rhythm of live television, she finally had time to breathe. Time to walk with her neighbors in the evening, time to wake up slowly, make breakfast with her daughters, and actually taste her morning coffee instead of gulping it down between commercial breaks. She's talked openly about how this change has given her a sense of peace, the kind that comes when you finally give yourself permission to slow down. And yet Hoda has always had that spark, that unstoppable curiosity, that storyteller's heart. So when the opportunity arose for her to rejoin today in a special role, it just felt right. Over the next few years, Hoda will serve as a special correspondent for both Today Show and NBC, covering two of the world's biggest events, the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan and the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. It's an assignment that perfectly suits her, dynamic, emotional, human. Because at her core, Hoda is not just a journalist, she's a connector, someone who sees stories not as headlines, but as heartlines. She even compared her new role to Snoop Dogg's delightful commentary during the 2024 Paris Games. With a laugh, Hoda said her job won't just be about the stats or the medals, it'll be about the moments. The tears, the triumphs, the quiet victories that no one else notices. You can almost picture it. Hoda on the sidelines of a snowy mountain in Milan, wrapped in a scarf, smiling as she interviews an athlete who just made their lifelong dream come true. Or under the California sun in 2028, celebrating with fans as she captures the spirit of the games in that unique Hoda way with humor, empathy, and heart. But that's not all, because for Today fans, there's another reason to celebrate. Hoda's reunion with one very special person may not be far off. Yes, the thought of Hoda Kotb and Jenna Bush Hager back together again has fans buzzing. The duo that brought laughter, honesty, and sisterly chaos to morning television might just find their way back to each other. When asked about it in a recent interview, Hoda didn't shut the door, not even close. In fact, her answer left fans hopeful and smiling. She said, "I'm a never say never person. I can absolutely imagine working with Jenna again one day." And then she added something even more intriguing. "We say it all the time." She laughed, "One day, I'll see you in a couple of years." It was the kind of teasing, hopeful comment that fans have learned to read between the lines of. Because when Hoda says never say never, it usually means she's already thinking about how to make it happen. The chemistry between Hoda and Jenna was always something special. They laughed until they cried, shared stories that made viewers feel less alone, and weren't afraid to be a little silly, a little real, and completely themselves. Their friendship went far beyond television. It was authentic. Two women at different stages of life, lifting each other up, making each other laugh, and reminding everyone that even in chaos, joy can always be found.
When Hoda hinted at the possibility of a reunion, it felt like hearing that your favorite song might be coming back on the radio. Familiar, comforting, exciting. And really, it makes perfect sense. Both women have continued to grow and shine in their own paths, but together, they had something that just clicked. Maybe it was the laughter, maybe the heart-to-heart conversations, or maybe it was the unspoken sisterhood they shared. Whatever it was, it made viewers feel like they were sitting right there with them. Two friends chatting over a glass of wine, laughing about life's messiness, and somehow making the world feel lighter. Even though Hoda stepped back to spend more time with her daughters and to live at a slower pace, her connection to the Today family and to viewers has never really gone away. Fans have spotted her on social media, sharing glimpses of her life, her girls, and her daily joys. The simple moments, bedtime stories, school runs, family dinners, are the ones that have brought her the most happiness. But that light she brings to television, it's still there, and it's ready to shine again. For so many people, Hoda Kotb represents more than a morning show anchor. She represents kindness in an industry that can sometimes feel cold. She represents laughter in moments that feel heavy. She represents resilience, optimism, and that quiet belief that no matter how hard life gets, there's always something to smile about. Her return, even in this special, limited way, reminds viewers that passion doesn't fade. It simply evolves. She's not coming back to chase ratings or headlines. She's coming back because storytelling is in her blood, because connecting with people is what she was born to do. And let's be honest, today just feels more complete when Hoda is part of it. As the news of her special correspondent role spread, fans flooded social media with messages of love and excitement. Some shared clips of their favorite Hoda moments, her infectious laughter, her emotional interviews, her spontaneous dance breaks. Others simply said, "Welcome home." And that's exactly what this is, a homecoming. Hoda Kotb's story reminds us all that stepping back doesn't mean stepping away. Sometimes it means coming back stronger, clearer, and more connected than ever. As she prepares to take on this next adventure, reporting from the world's biggest stages, sharing stories of triumph and humanity, one thing is certain: her presence will once again light up our screens and our hearts. Whether she's laughing with Jenna, interviewing athletes, or just sharing a story that moves you before your first sip of coffee, Hoda continues to be that warm, steady presence that makes mornings and life a little bit brighter. And who knows, maybe somewhere down the road, she and Jenna will find themselves sitting together again, cameras rolling, coffee mugs in hand, laughing like no time has passed at all. Because if there's one thing we've learned about Hoda Kotb, it's that her story is far from over. The best chapters are still being written. Thanks for watching Star Expose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.